Hello everybody and welcome to my first impressions of the new Telltale game, Minecraft Story Mode. Now in Minecraft Story Mode, you play the main character Jesse, who, with him and his friends, Axel, your big loyal friend, Olivia, she's smart and witty, but she's a little bit impatient sometimes, Petra, who's kind of a mystery, and then Lucas, who doesn't even start the game out as your friend, but later will join you, trying to right the wrong that the evil Ivor has unleashed upon these poor people. Now, if you didn't already know, Minecraft Story Mode takes the well-loved, mega-hit game Minecraft and turns it into more of an animated point-and-click adventure game, which is a pretty awesome concept. It keeps you with your familiar surroundings that you've come and grown to love from Minecraft, but puts a whole different twist on it, which makes it just a whole nother user experience. One of the first things you're going to notice as you start playing this game is that the animation is just stunning. Like, I was blown away that they could actually do animation in a full game concept look as good as it does through and through the entire part of the game that I've played thus far. Now, I've seen people do Minecraft animations and things like that for intros or outros or something like that, but this actually takes what you see from those intros that I know I could never do in a million years and actually bases the entire game around it, and I am blown away by the animation that this thing has to offer. The game starts out by taking you through this whole animation sequence that introduces you to the members of the Order of the Stone, which are kind of like these warriors that you and your friends really look up to and strive to be like. I personally think this is a really cool way to give you a background into what you're about to do in a really just visually stunning sequence that I seriously felt like I was watching a Minecraft movie. It was done that well. So bravo. It is to be noted that this game is based on the fact that choices you make now will affect what happens in the future. Now, I'll be honest, I've only played a small portion of this game thus far, but I've already made some choices that the game has dictated to me are going to shape my character moving forward. But I honestly couldn't tell you what making different choices would actually do or how they would change the story, as I haven't even played through the full game once yet, let alone gone back to actually try some different choices. But it's supposed to be based on the fact that it has replayability because things won't always be the same, and I really like that concept, so probably after I play it once, I'm going to go back and make some different choices just to see what would happen. The first choice you get to make in this game is the good old character select. Now, there's not too many characters to choose from, there's no customization, and I have absolutely no idea if this changes anything in the game based on what character you choose, but I made my choice, and I move on. As you can see here, we're starting episode 1, and that's important because this game supposedly has 5 episodes, all going to be released at different times. So, once you finish this game, you don't have to worry, it's not over, there'll be more coming out later. Now, the way that you make choices in this game is you have a small window of time after certain dialogue happens in which you get to make a choice about what to say in response.
He shouldn't come. I'm not. But don't you think it's a little weird that you take him with you everywhere you go? He kind of makes us look like, I don't know, amateurs.
People love
He's
pigs.
my wingman. People always want to talk to the guy with the pig.
And now I'll be honest, I don't even know if that choice that early in the game really has any bearing on what's going to happen next, or if it's more just teaching you how things work. But I still really do like the concept of the fact that I get to shape these characters based on these small little choices that I make all throughout the game. I really like it when games use a feature like that. It gives it replayability and just makes it enjoyable all around. And not only that, but you might even end up with the cutest pig in the world.
We're going to a convention. Somebody's got to wear a costume.
Nice. Alright, let's talk about the mechanics of the game for a minute. At certain points in the game, it still gives you an interface where you use WASD to walk around your environment. You click on different things in your environment to say open a chest, get an item out of the chest. You can look at like a banner to get a description of the banner. You kind of get an understanding of your surroundings. This gives you a little bit more feeling that you're actually in control of the game, because a lot of the game is really just watching dialogue and listening to the story. And when it breaks it up like this, it gives you a feeling that you are actually in control. Now, sometimes I feel it's just done to give you that control because, for instance, there's points where it makes you hit the W key to walk forward. There's nowhere else to go, so all you do is hit the W key to move forward, and it just makes it feel like it's kind of forced to give you that interaction, but it still does make you feel like you actually are in control. And it's not just walking around your environment and clicking on things, but sometimes there's a little bit more quick reflex required areas where you have to hit like the Q key to roll under a fence or A and D to dodge when things are falling at you out of the sky. Otherwise, you can actually die in this game. Now, it took me a while to realize that you could actually die because most of the stuff, I'll be honest, is extremely easy. It's not meant to be a very difficult and hard to do sequences, but if you don't do certain things properly, you will end up with a death screen. They introduce a lot of these mechanics to you at the beginning of the game in this cute little Rocky Balboa sequence that's just prepping you for what's to come. You can destroy some sand at some lightning speed, wrestle with some squid underwater, destroy flowers with just a punch to the face, take that flowers, and shear sheep like a boss. And even take a timeout for one of those still frame movie-esque jumping we got this type of in the air poses. Now this game even does have crafting in it, just like in real Minecraft, right on the crafting bench, as well as they have a combat system in this game. So it's not just basic mechanics. They kind of went all over the place with this one, which makes it for a more fun and different experience than doing the same thing over and over again. Now the combat is quite easy, and I don't know if it increases in difficulty as the game goes on, as I haven't played too much of this game yet, but it just does break up the monotony of just reading the screen and makes you, again, feel like you're more immersed in the game, so I think it was a great addition. Now, as this is a first impressions video, I'm not here to give you all the details of the game right now. You can either watch my Let's Play for that, or you can get the game yourself. I suggest you get the game yourself because I really do think you're going to enjoy it. I will tell you, this game really beat out the expectations that I had for it. Granted, the puzzles are not that difficult. It's not one of those things that's going to make you walk around like a traditional adventure game and kind of get stuck and not know what you're doing. They're pretty easy to solve. Sometimes to the point where you even might say to yourself, yeah, this game feels like it was made for kids. And that's because it was. Just because it's made for kids, though, doesn't mean that I'm not enjoying every minute of this game. Not only is the gameplay fun and the story intriguing, but it's the animation. Like I said, it just blows me away. I am so much more impressed with this game than I ever thought that I was going to be. I am so glad I was given the opportunity to play this game because it is beautiful, it is stunning, it is so much more than I hoped it would be. I highly suggest you guys go out and pick up this game. You are going to love it. You don't even really have to love Minecraft to play this game. Granted, it would help because you'd understand the characters and things like that a little bit more. But this game, I'm pretty sure, is just going to stand up on its own and just be there for a long time to come. Now, if you're anything like me and you love adventure games and you love Minecraft and you just love sitting down and playing something new, this game is definitely for you. Telltale has really knocked it out of the park with this one. I am so impressed. I will say that I've never actually played another Telltale game before. I know other people say that they really love Telltale games in general. This is the first one that I've gotten the experience to play, and I will tell you, my experience now is not going to end with this game. I will definitely be on that Telltale bandwagon because, I mean, this is just amazing. And now, if you want to just take a minute and check this out and watch this opening sequence, you can't tell me that the animation in this game is not just phenomenal. So, guys, I'm JSado19. This game completely has my endorsement. I highly suggest you guys check it out too. Until the next video, guys, game on.